One of the strange things about receiving double production all the time is that you never really get used to it. I mean, Geelong, it's just a random little city on the side of the desert and it's got 120 production. It's mad. It's wonderful. 120 production. What do I do with it? I'm running out of things I can do. I tell you what, my Liberation Armada is desperately looking forward to getting the War Department. That's going to be so exciting. My Digger Corps just keeps killing people like in one go as they run into him. It's really, really effective. And if that started to sort of heal at the same time, I think they would become immortal. I'm pretty sure immortality. It would be the only logical outcome, really. Sterling is now mine. Yes, India loves that. Okay. 300 favor to bring Scotland back. There we go. Honor to meet you. Yes, I will take open borders. Thank you so much. Well, I just found out that Indonesia has a massive navy, but it's all privateers. Okay, cool. I wish there was a button that just said, please keep taking this deal until I tell you otherwise. Like, having to re-up all my deals all the time is just so annoying. You'll have also noticed as well that I'm up to 2,900 diplomatic favour, because Team Australia is the only word in this entire galaxy that matters, right? I am the authority on peace and anything to do with peace. People just come to me for advice. London is calling, but unfortunately it's going to die very quickly. Or fortunately, if you're part of the Liberation Armada. They're going to have freedom whether they want it or not. Democracy or else, that's my strategy here. Somehow as well, I'm actually beginning to catch up in science. Actually, I say that, India is still 8 techs ahead of me. And they have something into space. This is a real problem for me. I mean, I'm deliberately not attacking people unless I can liberate something. I mean, Tarsus, I could liberate, but most of their cities actually no. Look, Fang Long, that is a liberation. Angkor Thom, that's a liberation as well. I think Hue might be. Is that Vietnam? It might be. Yeah, there's a little bit of liberating I can do actually. Maybe I should. Oh, maybe I need to. This is one of my favourite promotions. Here's a warrior. This warrior has existed from the beginning of time. I'm going to use gold to upgrade to a digger. I'm not saying he's a gold digger, but that's exactly what I'm doing. And this poor Indonesian city rebelled, and suddenly it's just like, what did we do? Why is everyone surrounding us? And I'm just like, sorry. More liberation. Forced liberation. World Congress time. I have 3,000 favour. I'm really hoping we can do something today. I'm going to vote for myself to culture bomb. I think that's pretty decent. I'm also going to vote no to great writers. Normally that one's fairly popular. Now if I just flood this with votes, I'm hoping we can get both of these passed. It's just making sure that I've put my votes in the right place. 18 votes on each. I think that's probably about all I can do. Give it a go. Give it a go. Oh, I don't have much favour left. That's exciting. Hopefully no one bothered voting in this one. No great writers. John Curtin gets culture bombs. And I also got synthetic materials from India. Goodness me. That's all very exciting. Look how many boosts I've got. It's wonderful. Oh, I mean, I'm hoping I can just continue stealing, right? Is that something I can do? Yeah, look, computers now. Fantastic. I don't even need to mess around. Amsterdam literally just falls over. Only 14 strength. I find that really funny. Anyway, keep on liberating. I don't understand why the AI thinks that it can get away with not existing. Like, it's quite clear that I want it to exist. Quite violently. Like, just obey. Please obey. That recent Congress, by the way, puts me onto 11 points, which is very exciting. I think the next Congress is the one where you can vote on resolutions to give yourself 2 points. Assuming that's the case, I think I've set myself up quite well here. Oh, this is exciting. I need 2 more points to get a golden age and I've only got 1 turn. Ooh. Alright, I need to find something. Baras? Yeah, that's the name of that city. I think this one could, in theory, be liberated. Now, I don't think that gives me era score, but I will just double check. Like so, then I go and take it and then liberate it. I don't think that gives me era score. No, it doesn't. Okay, so I need to find it some normal way. Luckily for me, I have a aerodrome district that I haven't completed yet. So if I build the hangar and then the airport, that gives me the 3 era score that I was looking for. Huzzah! Golden ages for everyone. 168 production Geelong has now. That's mad. Is that actually my most industrial city? I think it is. That's insane. Like, how is it getting so much? Oh man, imagine if Auckland was in this game. That would have been so much fun. Yeah, go on there, and I guess the world can have peace now that I've liberated it. Okay, now is Coupe going to fall apart in this new age? That's always something that is relatively entertaining to try and find out. Yes, Coupe is in a dark age again. Oh, Coupe. Sorry to hear that. Heartbeat of Steam works perfectly for me on this. Gives me so much production, it's insane. Unfortunately, Indonesia, I believe, has gone into either a normal or a golden age. Normal. So they're not going to be losing their cities anywhere near as quickly as they were before. I think Coupe, though, yeah, Coupe is going to lose his city, so that's fine. New targets, everybody. Readjust the Liberation Navy. Onwards. The one thing that I am a little bit annoyed with is that all of those war declarations didn't trigger any emergencies. I really, really need emergencies to pop up a little bit now. Like, that's the one thing that I'm kind of missing. More emergencies, the more opportunities I get for diplomatic favour to appear. I've only got 11 at the moment. I just feel like, especially with India now rushing into space. Yeah, look at them, busy on the moon landing. Just need to be a little bit careful. Nobody's getting a culture victory at all. That's quite typical on large games like this. Religion is just a mess. Russia's doing pretty well on that, though. Fair play. In this particular world, Druidism is massively in effect in Western Europe and, oh, I meant to actually accept that embassy, and also in the UK. Druidism. I'm like imagining that like in the actual place for Stonehenge and in the Lake District there's a place called the Castlereagh Stone Circle, which is a very similar sort of place. Kind of, it would be kind of this sort of space. Yeah, just druids every day doing their thing, worshipping the sun. Brilliant. Since I've lived in the Lake District, we have popped along to the Stone Circle at various solstices and other events that are important to druids in their calendar, and yeah, it's always a very good fun event. I quite enjoy it. I mean, it's a very particular smell whenever you attend these sort of events, but, you know, who am I to judge? So I've just picked up mobilization, which means I'm now beginning to get to the fun civics. I've got to go for ideology now. And today we're going to go democracy, because we're playing Team Australia, and I am physically and aggressively spreading democracy around the world. There's nothing else that I can be doing in this situation, so I hope people understand that. Australia, London decides to be free again. No, London. Democracy is a certainty. Yes. Forceful liberation. Just continuing with my double production every turn. It's wonderful. Now, a couple of people keep mentioning this, that when cities flip to me, I should make sure that I grab all of the land from them before I give them back. And that's a fair point, and one I always forget. But look, Deity just flipped to me. But I don't want that. No, it must be liberated. Ah, yes, and I've got rid of the steel walls on it. There we go. You see, that's why I haven't been picking up steel for as long as I can get away with it. I've also now just picked up flood barriers as well, which are probably one of the most important things that Australia can get, because global warming and Australia, very, very natural fit that. They get on really well. Australia, totally immune to the effects of most forms of global warming. Actually, global warming's already started. Gulp. I may be responsible for some of that. We're just gonna ignore that for a second and pretend it didn't happen. Just a general appeal to the modern community. You probably know this better than I do. Is there something that I can add to the game that tells me whether a city used to belong to somebody or not? Like, for instance, Tarsus here. I know that that used to be a Persian city, right? That's just one of those things. It just happens to be a Persian city, but it's currently showing as Indian, and there's nothing here that actually says this city used to be Persian. Is there anything I can add to the game like that? Also, why am I not getting invited to these emergencies still? Oh, that's so frustrating. Please, I want to be part of the emergency. City-state emergency failed. Oh my god, one person voted on it. I would have voted on that. There's nuclear fusion, by the way. Ah, that's so annoying. Okay, well, fine, whatever. But, like, please, 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 let me become... You know what? The only way I'm going to become part of the world is if I discover all of it. I'm going to have to put a satellite into space. It feels like a really weird thing to have to do, but I can't think of a better way of doing it. I am so low on coal. I am so low on oil. It's the only problem about being respectful and treating people's borders with kindness. I just don't have the stuff I need. Kublai, it's 1,000 gold for 80. I feel like, is that too much? No, it's only two turns worth of gold. That's fine. And I need to be able to put down railways, because if there's anything in Civ that has become just pure golden knowledge, is that railways should be put down everywhere. Unfortunately, I now have no more tech that I can research apart from steel. I've been putting it off because I've been building walls, but yeah, that's all I can do now. I'm going to have to do it. Okay, that's fine. That means we can now go towards fun things like combined arms and lasers. Well, the Netherlands decided to send me a delegation and then promptly disappeared. Sorry, we were in the middle of a conversation, Netherlands. Do you want to just, like, have that conversation again? Thank you. Thank you so much. And so they are back. Luckily, steel doesn't apply to their cities. Now, that's quite good. I was worried that would happen. I love it when you get loads of outback stations all synced up together. Beautiful stuff. Now that I have nuclear submarines, liberating is a lot easier. Hehehehe. That's back to Ethiopia. Yeah, go on, man. You're welcome. Oh, England, what are you doing losing Sheffield? Come now. Ugh. I'm gonna have to go and liberate it again. Like, this endless liberation is... Actually, no, I'm not gonna lie, it's very good fun. Oh no, Amsterdam is doing that thing where it's sinking again. Whoops. My first railway. We've begun. I'm starting to do the amazing process of just looping around the entirety of Australia. Ideology. Perfect. Right, 5-year plan. That combines my extra science with a little bit of extra industry. I'm not very good at extra industry as Australia because, quite frankly, I've been more dedicated to making beautiful places than productive places, but that's okay. We can do that now that we've got it. Just trying to think of what else we could use now. More coal? I could get more coal and more nitro. I don't really have either of those, to be fair, so more coal and nitro isn't going to do much for me. Levy on mass actually will give me a bit more. Oh no, logistics. Right, the reason I'm getting logistics, actually, thinking about it, is because, you know, railway simulator. It's very important that I can put these railways down, otherwise, you know, what am I even playing at? Come on, Sheffield, get back in England. Do it. Stay there. No one else wants you. Perfect. Now I can go democracy and spread my own perfect brand of liberation. It's going to be great. Aha! Kaoya! It's flipped again. Now, I'm going to remember the advice that you've all frequently given me this time. When I liberate it, I'm going to steal as much land as I can get away with. Now, unfortunately, it has tougher walls than I remember, so it might take me a little while to take it down. But we've got plenty of time. Plenty of time to be dealing with that sort of stuff. Steal another tech boost. Okay, I've got 2 spies going in pretty much right next to each other. Oh no, it's right next to Oxford University. Get out of there while you can, spies, please. Actually, don't even mind about there being a rush. London flipped again. Oh dear, it's now down to 1 population. Whoops. Sorry, England. Something appears to have happened here. Oh my god, my spies are still going. Yes, lasers have been stolen this time. Fantastic. I mean, okay, go for it. Go, 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 go. There's actually no boost in this city, which is the ridiculous thing, but he doesn't need it. 90% to get nuclear fission. Do it. 1, 2, 3, and I think the digger should, yeah, be able to come in and take the city. Perfect. Right. This time, we're going to... You see, no, hang on. Hang on a second. I can't liberate it and change the tiles around. You guys were lying to me. You were lying to me. You can't do it. I think what I could do is take the city and then trade it back. But that would be against the spirit of what I'm doing, because I have to liberate everything. Sorry. No taking the land, everybody. I tried. Doesn't work. I believe I've now got 3 armadas. There we go. Combined arms boosted as well. Perfect. There's another 3 city over to the north. Looks like Coupe's lost this one. Cool. Here we go. It's suffrage time. Democracy is here. Fantastic. Military research is giving me some amazing things. What did I have on my other thing? I had another military policy slot. And all of a sudden, I have totally forgotten what it was. Force modernization, I think. I don't think it was that important though, so we can ignore it for now. Right, Republican legacy is wonderful, but I need monarchic legacy because it was giving me a ton of diplomatic favour. Just so much, so much. It was crazy. Colonial taxes is doing well for us. I believe the other one we probably should get would be gunboat diplomacy, so I can get tons and tons and tons of envoy points. Oh no, actually now I'm not a monarchy. That matters not as much. So let's go Visselbanken and send some trade routes to allies. That could be relatively amusing. And where is it? Fire New Deal. Perfect. This will help to improve like cities like my capital, which is now on 4 amenities. Oh, come on. I really, really want that to go over and go to 5 now. I'm ready for it. Where are we on the old tech? I need the diplomacy point. I just need to keep pushing through this tech tree. Nuclear fission is going to get boosted soon. Own 3 tanks. That's something I could do. I should probably do that one at some point and have the globalization civic as well. That's something I should probably do at some point as well. Buenos Aires is really annoying me now. Have you ever seen a city-state so deeply thought after? 20 from both me and flipping America. Oh, I'm watching you, Teddy. I'm watching you. Oh, it was logistics. Ah, logistics. That's what I'm missing now. Don't worry, Coupe. I got your back. I've got your back. Huzzah! Perfect. And Liberate. Up to 2,000 favour now. We've got 12 turns until the next Congress. Should be fine. I think we should have plenty by that point, but we'll just keep an eye out for more things we can liberate. I believe. Yeah, there we go. Australia totally surrounded by a railroad. Next job, now to make every other tile on Australia into a railroad. A lot of people don't like me anymore. Yeah, going for democracy. Not popular move. 66, minus 66 for different governments. That's crazy. What even are they? Yes, I know people are denouncing me. It's getting annoying now. Oh my god, would you just stop it? Like, just tell me the government. Monarchy. I mean, I probably could have done that just by scrolling over this. Look, this is what I have to put up with between turns, right? It's just like, I know, a lot of people don't like me, I know, just go away, please. Actually, the good thing about that is if I did have any grievances, they would disappear very, very quickly. Oh, cool. Stephanie. Hey, I haven't had a great scientist in a long time. 100% production towards space race projects. Goodness me. Yeah, denying India of that one. That's a really handy one. How are India doing? They haven't got nanotech yet. Good. Good. In my spare time, I'm just buying a load of great works of writing. They are useful culture boosts for me. Yeah, culture is really important. I need it to get the carbon recapture project, so anything that I can do that involves me getting more culture, it's normally a good thing. Oh, I turn my back and Sheffield, London and Amsterdam have all simultaneously rebelled. Like, okay, sure, you can do that if you want, but can you just at least consult me before you do it? Like, I feel like that's just common courtesy, you know? Like, come on now. A liberate. Uh-oh, my agent wants to escape. Go by foot. Oh no, he was captured. That was a really good spy as well. That was a really good one. Sorry, do you mind giving that back? Okay, they're going to tell me off before I can ask for it back, I think. Yep. Told you. Can't promise you that I'm not going to stop spying. Sorry. Yeah, about that. Can I have him back, please? Oh, that's actually not as bad as I thought it might be. 400 gold. Yeah, thank you. Right. Now, spy. What are we going to do? Oh, there's already back in my nation. Michelle. Now, where did you get knocked out of? Should I just send them straight back? I'm tempted to send them straight back. There we go. Satellite is now in space. So we're seeing pretty much every great thing that we haven't seen before. But now, more importantly, yeah, I know, I'm just passing by. More importantly, I now know all of the cities on the map. So if any emergency happens, we will know all about it. And as we have a look, you can see Scythia are doing really well in this game. They've gone right down into sort of Georgia and down into sort of like the Stans, those sort of territories. They're pushing right up to the edges of Poland, who have done a good job at taking over Russia. That's pretty cool. They can't get, Kublai is attempting to. He has stolen China's capital, which is probably their best city. Korea's having one of those games. Japan is having one of those games as well. Actually, there's a city up there to go and liberate. India are just on fire. What a game. And Ethiopia rivaling them, actually. They've taken right into where Nubia was. They've taken a kind of a bit of land from the Congo as well. None of the other African nations are doing crazy good. I think the Cree are probably doing the best on North America, but it's a pretty tight run thing, and a lot of their cities are either tundra or desert cities, so they're not doing hugely well. But I think that sort of racks up with what we were thinking on the score. Like, I'm in third, and you've got India and Ethiopia doing first and second. And, you know, at this rate, I don't blame them. Ethiopia also have all of these settlements in Antarctica, which I find absolutely offensive because they should be mine. Just saying. Well, the city has flipped again, like they did last summer. I just need to get in and try and dodge all of the enemy submarines, which seem to be just sort of scattered around and are being highly annoying. But I think I should be able to do that and just go and claim it. There we go. There we go. Choose escape route again. Oh no. Okay, I evaded capture this time, but yeah, we're struggling to steal things off India now. Dear oh dear. I did pick up Grace Hopper though. She's good. She gives me 2 random 3 technologies. So I'm going to wait until I get nearer to the end of the game and then boost her just to push through. Oh, a special session of the World Congress. Yes! Okay, it's just the one aid request, but I can vote for it, and that is what matters. Please, please let it go through. I'm pretty sure it will go through at this late stage of the game. Yes. That's the only one that went through though. It's a little bit disappointing. A lot of people voted for it, and actually that helps as well because we are only 5 turns away from the World Congress. Now, I've got to make sure that I have done the Send Aid project as many times as possible, and this is actually a good time to do it because my cities are pretty much ready for it. Now, Canberra has a stadium, or opportunity. Hang on, if I just put it on the radius of the stadium and plonk it on the district, you'll see that it hits all but one city on Australia. So I think that's a good city to build the stadium in. Well, bam. Hopefully, that'll improve the immunities of all of the cities in this area. And there we go, Send Aid. Just going to do that a bunch of times as well. I'm even so nice that I'm liberating Coupe's Antarctica city. Here you go, my friend. Have it back. I also have now built an Aquatic Center in Sydney. The Australians are pretty good swimmers, to be fair. +9 amenities in the capital. There we go. That's a bit better. Is that not a thing of beauty? Look at those railroads. It's the entirety of Australia. Ha! Yes. Wonderful stuff. In fact, I'm even going to build some mountain tunnels on the mountains that I'm not going to build ski resorts on. Because I've gone mad. I think. Officially mad with power. There we go. Lovely stuff. Oh, I accidentally just themed an archaeological museum. Totally by accident. Got cultural heritage boosted. Woohoo! Fair play. We're already about 3 or 4 turns into this aid request, and already I'm way out in front. Mansa Musa is going to get very rich off this, which is a good thing because Mansa Musa always struggles for gold. You know? There's just no ability of Mansa Musa to get in gold. Look at that measly 882 gold per turn. Oh, poor Mansa Musa. Okie dokie, World Congress time. And you can see the other big player on this particular game is, Teddy, 900. Oh, Canada, 1,400 as well. So my 3,000 suddenly isn't crazy. However, the World's Fair, great people points per turn. I'll do well on that, so we want to get in on that one. I would like to vote for myself. Yep, that sounds great. I believe, because I've only got 11 points, yeah, no one should vote against me. So it's just a case of making sure that I've got more votes than anybody else can put in for themselves. So 19 votes, I think. In fact, actually 18 should be fine, but I'm going to put 20 in just to be sure, and that should make me win. Now, normally what happens is that nobody else bothers to join in. I'm going to ban coal power plants, because hopefully that'll go through. And we're also going to ban another luxury. I believe, what's banned? Pearl's banned before. I'm pretty sure Pearl's banned before. So we'll vote for like 15 times on that one. Actually, no, scrap that. 13 times on that one. Great. And then I'll throw in some more on World's Fair. Now, okay. I think 8 votes, 13 votes, 20 votes. Let's see how much of that goes through. Oh no. I still have quite a lot of diplomatic favour left, which means one of those things did not go through. Right, moon landing. That gives me a huge culture bomb. That's why I did that one. Citrus. Ban oil power. John Curtin got 2 points. Okay, so I failed the other 2. That's the ridiculous thing. Okay, so it was banned, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, so many people went for oil. Look at that. Oh, I mean, normally it's coal. That's ridiculous. And citrus? Okay, loads of people were still voting on this one. Yeah, there's absolutely no way we could have done this. Absolutely no way we could have done that one. I think people were only voting once on the other one. So we probably could have rigged the Global Energy Treaty had I thought about that a bit more. But the luxury card, yeah, that nothing happened on that one. Which means we just got to hold out. So if I get the World's Fair done, that'll give me 1 point. If I do the AIDS request, which I should do, that'll give me 2 points. So there's 3 points currently on the table. That puts me to 17. I've also got 2 unlockable points, which puts me to 19. So the game is not up. The hunt is still on, people. We will hold on. In the meantime, everything's gone Pete Tong over in London. Dear oh dear oh dear. There we go. That's at least one thing that I've reverted. Oh yeah, the English Channel's getting bigger though. That's quite fun. Now that huge culture boost means I can rush towards the really good civics, and I think going towards, well, basically I want to go this way. So yeah, to globalization is going to be the first one that I do. So rapid deployment, build an aerodrome or an airstrip on a foreign continent. Okay, I don't think I can boost that one just yet, unless I think about this. An aerodrome on a foreign continent. I could build it over here, to be fair. I've got the capacity to do it. Let's just rush that through. I could probably do that. Liberated again, another 100 for me. It's only 2 turns worth of favour that. It's actually not as big a deal as it used to be. Fun thing about this game as well is that it's flooding really quickly. 3.1 degrees of temperature rise already. I got the smart materials boost there, lovely. That's awesome. But because I got my seawalls up early, I'm just sort of sat on my barricaded Australia just going, yeah, alright then, you will continue to flood. That's great. Actually, the best thing about Amsterdam flooding now is that used to be really difficult to get to, but all of this land is now flooded and is gone, so I can just nip in. Yay for Amsterdam being so flat. Nanotech and rapid deployment are now done as well. Perfect. Predictive systems gives me offshore wind farms. Now that's really good fun. So I'm going to do that quickly. And then hopefully going to robotics soon because I should be getting globalization. Yeah, 1 turn. We still have the tech boost or the civic boost, so that's good. Build 2 airports. Have I not done that already? Really? I've got 1 airport. Where was my other aerodrome? It's in this city. Hang on. Don't mind me. Just going to use my crazy gold spending power. There we go. Now I've got an airport. Fantastic. Globalization is now mine, which means I should be able to get some better trade routes if I wanted to. 28 extra production. For once, I don't need it. That's the mad thing. I've got so much production as it is. Like 160, 190, 114, 80, 96, 123, 119, 165. Like, I've got production is the one thing that I am not missing at all. Even this city over here, my Madagascar city, 165 production. It's mad. I love it. So globalization has boosted robotics, I believe. Now I just need to go to environmentalism to build 2 solar farms. Have I really not done that? I guess I haven't. I've put all the ranches down on my desert. That's normally what I do with desert. Cool. Well, there we go. I'm not even going to bother boosting it then. Crazy. Oh, I've run out of tech to steal from India. Ah, that's a shame. Let's breach a dam instead. Why not? And steal a great work. Sure. Normally when spy missions are decided by somebody going, yeah, why not? You know that something's gone badly wrong. Oh, this is really good for me though. India are building their space rocket in a city that was flooded. And they're probably trying to build walls around that increasing flooding, which is only getting worse. So that's what's delaying them. That's why they haven't done many of the projects yet. Ethiopia hasn't researched nanotech yet, so I mean, that could work in my favour actually. Oh, that city just got raised. Huh. Okay. It looks like the AI are jumping on these cities that I'm liberating, and they're like, no, if Australia keep getting double production, we're just going to kill them. I mean, it's clever. It's exactly the sort of thing I would do, but it's also, like, heartless. Honestly. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trevor Daskby, Paul Coffey, Senjik, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, and Portland for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who comments and likes. Thank you!